So Shane, you know I love One Piece.
Yep.
There's been some good games, but not great games for the One Piece universe.
Yeah.
And more so for J-Stars. J-Stars is even more hit and miss, where you have the fantastic
3DS games.
3DS games and DS games, and then you have J-Stars Victory.
It was just a bad action game. It was Spike Chunsoft's first, I guess, array into that area, and they just were trying to, I guess, go with a like Naruto style or like almost melding it with more fighting games.
I think they wanted to take all the characters from the J-Stars universe, meld them into a fighter, and the only way to really capitalize on that was to have all the different tag-ins and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but more the actual system itself, it just didn't work because I think they were trying to go too much into a fighting game when it was just a brawler.
So we have One Piece Burning Blood, which is their second foray. So a developer used to making visual novels is making these action games.
Yep.
And this one, I think it's a little bit, they own the system a little bit better. I wouldn't say that it's the most refined thing on the planet, but you know, it ties a couple of the things that annoyed me about J-Stars and gets rid of them, but still maintains a lot of the fun kind of combo video stuff you can do in the game.
That's it, yeah. It's fun. I just don't think it's still as good as either a Naruto or even a Xenoverse. Xenoverse was broken. There was things not right with that game, but it was still, I'd say, better than this one, just because the system doesn't really work with a lot of broken characters.
And that is probably the biggest problem. So how it works is that you set up your teams. You can technically have up to 9 fighting characters, but you set teams of 3, basically. And they all cost a certain amount of Zenny, and the bounties to use people like Blackbeard, who's pretty broken, and Moria, who's pretty broken, are reasonably low. So it's pretty easy to pick these broken tier characters, and
it tries to use like the Gundam versus kind of point system where, you know, you pick the strong mechs and then you pick like one weak mech. But it doesn't really work because they don't have
enough punishment for it.
There's no refinement to it.
Though that said, like as a One Piece fan, it's got the fan service down pat. The actual game is fun itself. Like we spent a lot of time playing it over the weekend. I would still maintain that if you are a One Piece fan, it's probably the best One Piece game in a long time.
Would you say the story's told well?
Well, it's for the little bit that it covers.